Hey, we're rocking with the 2002 Sacramento Kings, and I gotta admit, I'm pretty excited about this team. Obviously, they got creative players, Super Hoops joining the squad, but this is a team that they almost beat the dynastic Lakers. And obviously, we know what happened in that last video with the Lakers. That was sad to watch. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Super Hoops joins the 2000, was it 2001 Lakers? All right, so we got Chris Webber 89, Pager at 86, Vladi at 86, Doug Christie at 83, Mike Bibby at 82. Mike Bibby should be rated a lot higher. I don't know what's going on there. Bobby Jackson at 78, Scott Pollard at a 78, Hito Turkey, Leon Hito at a 76, Gerald Wallace at a 75, Lawrence Funderburg at a 75. This was a good team, very good team. So I think this team can go all the way. All right, obviously they don't really have a great co-star. Obviously they got C Webb. He's probably going to be a 90, 91. So I guess that would be a co-star. Page is probably going to be like top out at an 88, maybe even an 89. So Vadi at center. My baby's probably going to be an 84 coming off the bench. I think this team can win 70 games. I think they're very good. I think they, can win a championship. Guys, the major question is how well can the 2002 Sacramento Kings do in the modern NBA? Can they win a championship? How many games can they win? Can they go make a deep playoff run? You let me know how well you think they're going to do, how many games they're going to win, and if they can win a championship. Without further ado, let's simulate the regular season and see what happens. We're at the end of the regular season, and Super Hoops wins MVP. And what's something that's very interesting to me, if you've been watching these videos, is this is his lowest scoring MVP season, 29.8. Now it's almost 30, but it tells me that he hasn't had to do a lot of work, a lot of scoring. So that this team is very balanced, is very talented. He gets MVP, Rookie of the Year. Thompson gets Sixth Man, DPOI for Super Hoops. Cunningham, Most Improved. LeBron, Clutch Player of the Year. That's like a first. Jason Kidd and the Mavs won 67 games. Minnesota won 60 games. I'm curious as to what we did. Super Hoops, All-NBA first team, obviously. Weber, All-NBA second team. And Vlade, all NBA third team. That's what's up. Super Hoops, all defensive first team. And Weber, all defensive second team. We are sixth in the West. What in the world is going on here? How many games? Didn't I have them at 70? Okay, wait a minute. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Okay, I must have looked at the wrong. I looked at the wrong Kings. Okay, yeah. So the Kings are six, but we're the Sacramento Kings down here. We're second. Okay, so let's look at that. Let's look at that again. We won 66 games and we're second because Dallas won 67. Minnesota won 60. Okay, it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be a bloodbath. All right, so let's see. We got the Lakers. Now, if y'all not familiar, the Laker and King rivalry was deep, was strong in the early 2000s. Kobe, Shaq, Weber, Vlade, Doug Christie, Bibby. So, I'm curious to see how this rivalry can take place again. 99, 91, 88, 88, 85, 85, 87. This team is really good. Very, very good. I'm surprised they didn't hit 70 wins, to be honest. They got an 85 coming off the bench, an 80, 79, 78, 77, 77. This team is very, very good. And they could go 16 and 0. They're very good because they're so deep. They got a lot of talent. So let's see what happens here. So we are up a good amount. Yep. This is like the only time I'll be rooting for the Kings over the Lakers. 33, 8, and 14 for Super Hoops, 23 and 15 for Weber. And you see all these players in double figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's impressive right there. All right, we're up 1-0 here against LA. And I'm kind of curious if we might get a Sacramento Kings versus Sacramento Kings matchup in the next round, but I got to see who they're playing, who their first round matchup is. They might not get out the first round. 28, 14, and 12 for Super Hoops, 27 for Weber, and sorry, LeBron and Anthony Davis. When did McCollum get on that team? They're facing Minnesota. That's a tough team to beat. I don't think Sacramento's going to beat Minnesota. Present day Sacramento anyway. We take Q1, we take Q2, we take Q3, and we are cruising over this Laker team, present Laker team. 37 for Stojakovic, 3 for 7, 3 out of 7 threes for him, 19, 26, and 13 for Super. three threes for him as well, and you can just see the consistency in scoring for our team. We're up 3-0, and I just don't see any team being able to beat us. I really don't. A lot of people say this team was more talented than the Laker team that won those championships back then. Oh, we lost by one, 38, 14, and 10 for Super Hoops, 20 and 15 for Weber. All right, at least one of those years they were more talented than the Laker team. They felt like the Kings should have won. But Lakers get a game on us. Wow, I wasn't expecting that at all. We take Q1, tie Q2, take Q3. We're gonna finally close them out. 28, 13, and 6 for Weber. 26, 15, and 9 for Super Hoops. And yeah, we just buried them. So yeah, Minnesota. We get Minnesota. Unfortunately, we wasn't gonna get that King versus King matchup. Sacramento and Minnesota. The only history I can really think of is when KG and the Kings versus, pretty much this Kings team faced off in the early 2000s. That's the only matchup I can really think of in terms of history. I'm trying to think who else. 28-15 for Weber, 27 for Stojakovic, 17, 13, and 12 for Super Hoops. Yeah, Super Hoops, there's been multiple games. He hasn't been our leading scorer, which tells me, once again, this team is very talented and deep. I'm trying to think of any other connections with Minnesota Timberwolves and Sacramento Kings. Oh, we are down 3. I don't think it's going to work out. Yeah, it didn't work out for us. 25, 10, and 9 for Super Hoops. 21 and 10 for Weber. Okay, we're tied 1-1. We're tied at one game apiece. Now, maybe present day there could be some more ties. I can't think of any affiliation between these two teams, unfortunately. All right, and we lose another game to Minnesota. 32, 8, and 13 for Super Hoop. 30 and 13 and 7 for Weber, and 25 and 5 for Stojakovic. I'm telling you, Minnesota is a problem in this game. They are an absolute problem. They're a beast team. We drop Q1. We take Q2. Drop Q3. And, close game. We probably should have gotten into some of these games. I'm just being honest. All right, 31, 15, and 12 for Super Hoops. 25 for Stojakovic. 16 and 12 for C-Web, who actually fouled out. If C-Web didn't foul out, maybe we're still in it. And I'm shocked that Sacramento was actually down in this series, 3-1. Reminds me of the Lakers in the last video. Two powerful, powerful teams, and they're both down. That's crazy. And we're in another close game. Okay, we're getting into this game. No questions about it. With just under a minute to go, we're tied at 103 in game 5. And Super Hoops, he's going to pull up for a 3. He can't get it. I'm never a fan of that shot just because I feel like he can find a better shot. All right, let's see. We're still tied. We got to play some good defense here. All right, Edwards, he's got Christie on him, and he can't score. Great tenacity on the defensive end by Doug Christie. Stojakovic is on the move. He gets it into Weber, and Weber can't get it. We're still tied up. 27 seconds to go in Sacramento. Sacramento was like OKC. The great arena, great crowd. All right, and Doug Christie, he's working on Edwards, or Edwards is working on Christie. Edwards can't go anywhere. Oh, he finally gets around him, and he finally scores. Oh, wow, he gave him the lead. Round 2 with 10 seconds to go here, and we got to get a score. Our season's just about over. Oh! Let's go with the big shot for the big lead. Okay, we got a lead, but Minnesota, I've seen Anthony Edwards hit big shots on this game, literally. All right, so he pulls up. Oh, my gosh, I told you. If we don't got a timeout, we got to chunk it, and this could be the video. Oh my gosh, this is a great team that took a loss in the second round. This happened with the last video with the Lakers. I'm shocked. I'm beside myself. I'm flabbergasted. How are these great teams losing? And to Minnesota again. Okay, if y'all are keeping up with these videos, the last video before this was the 2001 Lakers, and I said with Super Hoops, Shaq, and Kobe, 280s, 80 off the bench, like 277s, championship, no doubt. They lose in the Western Conference Finals to Minnesota. Now we get the Kings, who I also say this team is stacked, probably even more stacked than that Laker team, and they lose in the second round. Are you kidding me? Look at this team: 99, 90, 87, 87, 84, 84, 79, 79, 70. Are you kidding me? They had the magic formula: 290 star and co-star, 1, 2, 3, 4, 480s, and 1, 2, 3 near 70s. I mean, near 80s. There's no reason this team should have lost. No reason. Absolutely no reason. It was a choke job. This is a bigger choke job than the 2001 Lakers because they lost. This team lost in the first round. At least the Lakers got to the Western Conference Final, and this team is a better team than that 2001 Lakers team. I'm just saying, in terms of talent, the Lakers didn't have an 84 coming off the bench. They didn't have a 79, 79, 78. I'm just sorry. This was a bigger choke job. I'm shocked. I don't know why these teams are losing. Let's take a look at the playoff stats, league leaders. It's just round one. Round one is the only thing we can look at because they couldn't get out of round one. This might have been a big issue. 27.5 points a game. We need you to score more. We need you to score more. That's it. Rebounding 13. His stats were just low all across the board. I don't think there was any records broken. Just saying. Yeah, no. What about rebounds? No. Assists? No. Playoffs? Probably not. He did get 26 rebounds. What about points? No. This was very disappointing. Very disappointing for the Sacramento Kings. 2002 Sacramento Kings. I had such high hopes. Please let me know. Did you think this team underachieved? I think they underachieved. I think they had an amazing choke job, and I don't know what else to say about them. I'm shocked. This team had a 99, a 90, 87, 87, 84, 84, 79, 79, 70. Are you kidding me? How did you lose? Your point guard position was great. The 2 was good. The 3 was good. The 4 was good. The 5 was good. How do you lose? Anyway, my rant's over. That's the video. Please catch us on the next one.